back to the HR department. My name is HR. If you like what we're doing, make sure you follow, like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff that everyone always asks you to do, because we love it when you do that. So, we are here to... Now, last time we played, we finished off, if you notice, we have the 6th crystal now from the swamp in the southwest down there. Now what we need to do, now that we have that cane, we can go back and finish off number 5 down there. Dungeon 5. And the reason you need the cane, it's the ice one. You need the cane to hold down one of those buttons. Now, we did already we beat half the dungeon. That's why we have the blue armor. The blue armor is technically completely optional. You don't have to get it at all if you don't want, because you get better armor in Ganon's tower. But it does really make your life a lot easier, because it's much easier to take less damage. And then, wait, we can just go to the light world. And why am I running over there? We can just do this. Whee! And then we do the swimmy swim thing like we did last time. So let's grab our ocarina. And go flappy flap 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 flap. Down to number 8. And then we go swim. Whee! Swim, Link, swim. Alright, let's see. I don't think we need anything before we go in there, because we already have one blue potion. We did pick up a blue potion at the end of last... I don't know if it's on the last playthrough, but we do have that potion there, so we're just basically walking in here to finish it off. I'm just going to knock these guys out just to try and find some items. Maybe I've got a heart or two here. Actually, I think there's a fairy fountain in here, so we'll just go get ourselves to full health before we start the dungeon. Yeah, there's fairies here, so... There we go. That'll put us to full. And let's go finish off that ice dungeon. Ice dungeon is definitely the worst dungeon in the game, in my opinion, in this game. It's worse than that water one, for sure, just because of the annoying puzzle. So, I have to remember how to finish that puzzle, so let's go do it. Now, remember to grab your fire rod here for this bum. You roast him, and you get back in there. Now, if you want to, you can just shoot your little multi-lightning thingies at those guys. Heading down, heading down, heading down. Hit the button. We're hitting the button. Oop, button. Green turd. Okay, now, I believe we want to go north. We're going to go like that. We're going to go like this. Oh, right, we gotta... Gonna do that so we can go back that way. That's what I was trying to say. Now, we want to go up. Okay, good stuff so far. Getting rid of these guys. I think we want to bomb that guy. While we're sitting here waiting. Whee! Down the hole we go. Now, if you remember from last time, these are the skelly guys. Make sure you drop your bombs on their faces. Think of it as an exploding teabag if you want. We're going to give them a nice teabag to the face. They got nothing on us. And use our little lightning things here, because these guys can be quite the handful. And I believe we want this as orange. Yes, we do. My brain's working a little bit better today than it was yesterday. Ah, okay, we got a heart back. Never mind. That's okay. We forgive you, Fireball. Going down. Going down. I'm going to use my nice light your butts on fire bombos. This ice patch, it makes it quite difficult to hit them otherwise. So we just nuke them. And usually they'll drop a vial of magic. Yeah, there we go. If I can just angle that right. There we go. So no cost for us. Okay, now this part here is where I always forget where we're going. I think we're going left. Yes, this looks somewhat familiar. Yeah, let's let that fireball go past us. And go down. can go down, Link. There we go. We got it. We got it. It's that slippery, slidey ice. Oh no, I think we went the wrong way. Did we go the wrong way? I think I went the wrong way. I think I went the wrong way. We're exploring. We're exploring. We got this. We got this. We got this. We'll get there. Do we go north? No, we don't go north. But now we have to fall through anyways, so. Whee! So you don't go north there. I think we actually wanted to go the other way. Hookshot our way across here once we get all these guys out of the way. Evil jellies. Missed me. Missed me. We're climbing. We're climbing. We got this. We'll figure this maze out again. Again, if you want to use your cape on the spikies, you can. If not, I think it does a damage and you have a little bit of immunity. I just have to find... There's one specific room where there's a hole. And that's what we need to find right now. I just don't remember exactly where it is. So, I think there's one of those, yeah, thing there. So just come there. Because it always tracks onto you. So, silly skeleton. Enjoy a bomb. Do we need any supplies? Not really. No, I don't think this is the right way either. No, that was not the right way. Darn this dungeon. Okay, let's head back the way we came. I know the room. Once I see the room, I'll know exactly where it is and where we need to be. So, there is hope still. Oh, another thing, too, you can do here, you can just hookshot across. You don't even have to use your cape. Forgot to mention that. Okay, no, I am officially lost again. Darn it, darn it, darn it. That's going to make us fall. Oh, no, I think my brain just remembered. I think. Alright, you can't use our cape in the doorway. Well, we got hit by it anyways, but it was worth a try. Oh, I think I know where we're going now. I think we do need to go down these steps and fall down that hole initially. And then that starts that big loop that I'm talking about once we hit the light, the switch. Because you basically have to do a big circle in this dungeon. There we go. Okay, go downstairs, Mike. This hole should bring me to the chest room. And beside the chest room, I think, is where I need to be. Yes, okay. This is where we're underway. Torch that guy. We want to go up. And then we can start getting... skeleton. Ooh, that was poor timing on my part. Sneak past them. Sneaky, sneaky. We got this. We got this. Just to spite it, let's just go back to full. Alright, now this is the room... Oh, no, not quite this room. Not. This is one of the rooms. That we do need that... the staff that we got in level 6. This button here, as you notice, if we step on, step off, it triggers. So that's where we need the... This guy here. The Staff of Somaria. Whoever Somaria is. And that just lets us boop onto that block. And now we can use it. And finally get in here. Alright. Let's throw this side. Oops. Well, I don't think we could have dodged that anyways. Let's mash these guys for looking so happy. They're not allowed to be happy. You're in a Zelda game. Can we pull that tongue? Oh, we can. Okay. Pull, Link, pull! Pull more, Link! Okay, there we go. Smack! No happy. Now we fall down a hole. Hope this is the right hole. Hey, we did it! We are at the boss, finally. Thank goodness. Now, you have two options. As you noticed, he is encased in ice. You can either bombos him, or you can fire rod. I believe it takes an entire bar of fire rod if you don't have the upgrade to break the outer shell. So we're just going to use bombos. And actually, yeah, why not? Let's use bombos. Because you got to break it out of the ice before you can do damage to it. do that. Oh, that does it in one hit. Nice. Okay. And then let's use some more magic. Why not? I wonder if that does a lot of damage. Oh, it doesn't actually hurt him. Okay, so we gotta do this old school style. Those ice blocks actually bounce quite a ways. Ow, they hurt, even with the blue armor on. Slash. Slash. Oops, maybe not slash. Really, I don't want to use my potion yet. Try and get some swings in where we can get both at the same time. We do have a fairy, so I'm not entirely... Actually, no, I'm going to use the potion. Just to be safe. We got tons of rupees. We don't mind. Swing at him. Swing at him. Nice. There we go. That is the 5th dungeon finished. That was more so a cleanup for last time, because we only got halfway through the 5th, and we had to go and do the 6th. So this one is the cleanup of 5th, and then we're going to go get that extra bottle. And then if I can think of anything along the way, we'll grab it. Otherwise, we're heading up the mountain to the 7th dungeon. I don't know if we'll do the 7th one tonight, though. I guess we can always start it. Although, it doesn't break it up as nicely, if I'm really honest. Oh, I forgot to be reading. The blood of Halo become thin over time. We who carry the blood of the 7 wise men do not possess strong power anymore either. Our powers will increase if we mix the courage of the knights with the wisdom of the wise men. Only a short time remains until the gate and the castle linking the worlds opens completely. If you defeat Ganon, this world will vanish and the Triforce will wait for a new holder. I believe in you. Good luck. Do you understand? Always say yes. May the way of the hero lead you to the Triforce. May the Schwartz be with you. Alright. That is the second to last one. Now, we are going to go and get the... Come on, brain. Bottle. The other bottle. Wait, how do we get to that? We need to be in the dark world, and we have to get to the town. What's the quickest way there? I guess we go through the castle gate and back around? Unless there's a portal I don't know of. Probably a portal I don't know of. If there's a portal I don't know of, let me know in chat. Otherwise, that's the route we're taking. So we'll grab our bottle, we'll buy 2 blue potions, and then we'll continue on our way. We need to get to the Dark World town for the chest. For that 4th bottle. Because we're already kind of committed, so we're just going to buy it. We're just going to get all the items. So this will warp us to the dark. And then we want to head back south and around, basically, to... Well, now that we have the glove, yeah, we can go south around it. I think it's slightly quicker to go that way. I guess it's kind of the same difference, if you look at the map. But let's go south anyways. Why not? That way we can use our fancy glove. You'll never catch me. Super quick. Look at me go. Oh, really? Very nice. Alrighty. Boop that guy. Oh wait, there's a secret over here. My brain just tweaked. There's a circle of flowers there for a reason. Is it a heart piece? I think it's a heart piece. Yeah, it's a heart piece. Okay. Good job, brain. Actually, with one... I don't know if you get one in Ganon's tower, but we might only have about 4 or so heart pieces left, if that's the case. We're not going to 100% the game, I'll be honest. I'm not going to... Unless, if it happens, cool. But I'm not going to go out of my way unless somebody tells me in chat exactly where things are, just to snag them on the way out. But otherwise... Because I think I'm missing the one from the town here where you go do the digging game. But I can't remember if that one's just random or not. There's a specific spot it shows up. Alright, so we need the smith's house after you've rescued the smith and tempered your sword. if you come back here later on, like right now, there should be a chest in there, and that's where our last bottle was. Yes, so now the chest is here. Because the key is locked inside this chest, you can never open it. Just take it with you. And then you start dragging it around like an idiot. Now, you can leave it behind if you dash, but probably not a good idea. Really, game? Really? Okay, there we go. I thought I froze it there for a second. Okay, let's head back down. Oh, I forgot you can't dash with the darn thing. Come on, pick it up. There we go. I don't think you can jump off edges either, so we're gonna have to walk this to the place where that guy is. Luckily, he's not a crazy far away place. We basically have to go down to the desert, and then or not the desert. We need to go into near the swamp, and then warp back to the light world, and there's a thief sitting there who will open it for us. Oh, it's nice to have the red sword. I can't remember when the yellow sword becomes available. When the bomb guy. Let's go check that actually before we start the next dungeon. We'll check if that's available yet. But I don't think it opens until you get to Ganon's tower, or just after Ganon's tower. So, we want to come in this area here. Now, if you remember in the light world, there's a dude that sits here next to... You'll see him when we warp over. He just kind of sits here next to a sign. See, pay no attention to the average middle-aged man standing by this sign. Leave him alone. Okay, let's clear these guys up. You guys are messing up me. And he's like, hey, what's up? I heard that you used to be a thief, right? Well, open chest for you if you keep it a secret from everyone else. Would you like me to promise? Okay, we promise not to tell. And there we go. That's our last bottle. Alright, now I am going to head to the witch's hut to grab a couple of blue potions, because why not? And then we can actually pick up rupees again, because that'll eat up a chunk of our rupees. I'm just going to buy 2 blue ones, because you never know. And I want a second one. Thank you very much. Alright, cool. Now if we pick up rupees, it doesn't really bug us anymore, because, you know, we can stock up. Alright, from here... We want to climb the mountain. So I think I do that in the light world. And then warp in the dark world, warp back, and then there's a warp near Skull Mountain, or near Turtle Rock, if I remember correctly. So let's try that. If I'm wrong, you can laugh at me later. Remember, this is all memories of like ages ago. I think it makes it more authentic that way. Because then I'm just as confused as you are when you're watching. You're like, is this the right way? Well, I guess we'll find out. Oop. Trying to dodge the rocks, and I'm doing a poor job. Alright, let's go. Scoot, 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 Link. You can if you like. Oh my gosh, the first chat in a long time. Well, welcome to the chat, cobugrules. You can laugh anytime you want, if it helps you right now. It's actually nice to hear someone else out there, not just talking to myself. It's going pretty good. I'm actually quite enjoying these playthroughs. So, if you have any game suggestions too for the next round, because as you can see, we're actually almost done Zelda. It went a lot quicker than I thought. So, right now I think Super Nintendo is the biggest one I have access to, but I can get Genesis and old school Nintendo. I don't know if my potato can run N64 games though. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm definitely not a speedrunner. The upside is if you like what we're doing, it's completely all about just a fun playthrough. We're not in a rush. We're kind of figuring it out again. I was thinking of doing the Game Boy one after this, the Link's Awakening or something. Just because these are just ones I remember. And yeah, it's not about the speed. It's kind of fun to relive them too. Yeah, actually the Game Boy one was a lot of fun. Well, I'm distracted by chatting now. I can't remember which one it is to get the blue. I know the blue staff is around here. I think it's this one. We might as well get all the items now. Let it be this one? No, I think it's the wrong one. But actually, yeah, there's a lot of good choice of games out there. I was thinking RPGs as well. I was considering the North American FF2, like the Final Fantasy. But that one would be a long playthrough. I don't know if people would want to sit through that one either. But we could always try it. Okay, that one just had rupees in it. Otherwise, I could do more arcade-style games like Sunset Riders or Streets of Rage, things like that. And just kind of see how far I can get. But most of my streams are about an hour because they are after work. So it's usually when where am I now? Oh my goodness. I'm down the other side of the mountain. I do remember you get the staff in one of these caves, though. That's what I'm after right now. Yeah, that's the thing. And if it's perfect like this is kind of the crowd I want to find, too. Just get people sitting there after work. You might not have a lot of time. You kind of hang out. You can just kind of just play games together, really. Kind of like how it feels like in the kind of classic times when you were hanging out with your buddies. Like you'd meet up after school and stuff. All right, I'm lost again. I shouldn't have gone for the staff. If you know where it is, let me know, too. Otherwise, I guess I'm going to whistle my way back up the mountain. Let's explore this cave now. Ooh. We might find a heart piece along the way, too. But no, that's just a fairy fountain, isn't it? Oh, wait. We might be able to hookshot that. Hookshot? Okay. Yeah, it's a fairy pond. I don't need fairies. Alright, we're going to whistle back up the mountain. Yeah, I definitely miss couch co-op. I think it was great up until the N64. I didn't have the Xbox. I had the PS2, but there was less couch co-op for that one. But I did couch co-op till about the N64. And that was a lot of fun back in the day. Wait, was I supposed to go the other way? Okay, it's one of the ones below the first warp. Okay. So I'll climb back up, we'll warp over. I think it is one of those ones. Because there's a whole bunch of spikes, and if you have the cape, it makes it super easy to get. Although I never use the blue staff, to be honest. I think it gives you invulnerability, but I usually just use the cape. I don't know. I'm always the boomerang and the... Boomerang and bow are my go-to. They're just so versatile. Yeah, N64 had great games. I remember, like, yeah, the one classic one for my friend and I, we always used to do the Pokemon Stadium and the Bombermans. Those were just great for co-op ones. Yeah, the cape, I think I accidentally stumbled upon the cape when I was a kid. I don't even remember how I found it. Because I never had, like I said in some of the other ones, I've never had the, what is it, the Nintendo Powers or anything like that. So it was always like, I had to figure things out. We weren't exactly well off either, so we didn't have the internet, so... So it's on the left side. Okay, let's take it to the left. So we just went into this one, I think. So this one here? Oh, I passed it already. Is it over here? Did I... Oh, you mean on this side of the mountain? I'm not sure if it's on this side of the mountain. Okay, let's try it. Let's take a look. So it's one of the ones that we jumped down here. Do you think it's this one? I think there's an edge there. Darn it. Okay, that's just an edge. I may have missed it, though. Is it this one? Alright, let's take a look. Let's take a look. I'll be honest, I don't know if I have time to do the entire 7th dungeon tonight, but we'll see what happens. Okay, I don't think it's this one. I think that was a heart piece. It might be this one? Let's check this one. Although I think these are connected. I really don't know. I think... Yeah, we can hookshot across that. Oh, no, we can't. I think we're stuck. Okay, let's go with that. Let's head back that way, then, because I really don't remember. Oh, wait, let's just fall down and then scoot back out. I think it's on that right side, on the other side of the tower, but it's knowing where to jump. I guess that's what the devs wanted. They wanted it to be somewhat... I don't want to say difficult to find, but they want to give you a little bit of a challenge. Actually, I wouldn't mind playing through Ocarina of Time again. That one's been a long time coming. Although I never liked Majora's Mask. I don't know, maybe everyone, at least from my generation, hated Majora's Mask. Did you like Majora's Mask? Did you ever play through that one? I don't know what it was. Maybe at the time I was just too pompous maybe with the Ocarina of Time being the best game ever, and then Majora's Mask comes along, you're like, meh. I like the mask one, but I didn't like how it was rushed to do things. That's one thing that turned me off of it really big time, was having to... Like, once you got the Song of Time, you could slow down the passage of time. But until that happened, you were just scrambling around. And then your rupees reset if you didn't drop them in the bank and things like that. And it was just those little quality of life stuff that just put me really off it. It's not a bad game by any means. It's just like, when you go from Ocarina of Time to that, you're like, it's not quite what you were hoping for. At least for me. Okay, so we tried that one last time. Should we just try this cave, maybe? Let's check in here. Now I just want to get... Yeah, it's a classic one, too. I think it was just so well made. I think that's what made it so memorable in a lot of ways. Because I do like A Link to the Past. This is a great game, too. Link's Awakening was good. I don't think there's really a bad Zelda game, actually. Because even the first one, it's pretty archaic now. I do remember playing that one on the NES, but at that time I didn't quite understand it, because I was so young. But this is the one that really got me into Nintendo and stuff like that, so... But even still, like, it's been, I think, over 20 years since I've played this, so that's why I'm kind of... I can watch speedrun. I think you can beat this game in a very short period of time. Do we take a leap of faith? Did we do this one before? Do you remember? And I don't want to look it up either. I refuse to look at a guide. I think the Zelda game I don't like tons. The newer ones. Okay. I agree. I really liked Breath of the Wild. It could have just been the wow factor, too, for me. Because I skipped, like, Twilight Princess and those other ones, too. So it was a little... We're jumping. We're trying. And the... Because Twilight Princess, I guess, came out... I think it was on the Wii. And I kind of skipped the Wii. I guess it was just my age bracket, or because college or whatever else was happening. And then at that time... Oh, we took the wrong one again. At that time, I skipped those ones. I don't know if they were bad games or not, though. And I haven't tried the newest one out yet, where you get to stick things together in that. Oh, yeah, GameCube, too. Yeah, I think that one was... Yeah, Twilight Princess was on that one. Wind Waker was, too. I didn't play Wind Waker, but I hear that one's really good. Yeah, I think the Twilight Princess was all about the Shadow World or something. I really don't know where this cane is. It's this game. I'm scratching my head and I'm like, I really don't remember. Maybe it's even farther up. Oh, wait, am I supposed to go there? Wait, maybe it's a certain hole I need to fall down. I swear I'm gonna find it. Oh. Wind Waker was good. Lots of hidden stuff. Really, we want to say it was on that left side? Was it left or right? Because that hole takes us there, so this one up here might drop us where we want to go. Let's try it. No, that's not where we wanted to go. Maybe the middle one? Should we just... Oh, I didn't even mean to fall down the hole. Maybe it was the right play. Okay. That tells us what we need to know, I guess. So I don't think it's in this cave network. So the area that you told me before, was that... Do any of... I don't think these connect down here. I think we have to whistle our way back up again. Every speedrunner is laughing at me right now, too, if they could see this. We mustn't look it up. We have to be that, we have to stick to our plan. We'll just call it geriatric gaming or something like that. Probably, we swear we remember where it is, but it's been so long we don't remember. I think it's the third or fourth time I've climbed this mountain now, too. Oh yeah, where is it? I'll trust your judgment. Because you're using chat, I'll allow it. So which one do I need to jump down? It's so simple, isn't it? Is it here? Is it this one? Am I warm? Go in the warp. Okay, we're heading to the warp. We're gonna do this step by step. And go down. Oh, is that it? Are you kidding? Is that it? Oh my gosh, that's it. Yeah, I remember the room. Okay, well, go teamwork. Nicely done. Thank you for that chat. Saves us probably another half an hour of running around the light world, considering we were in the completely wrong part of the game. And you can pick that up, I think, right? Yes, you can. Okay. And then, there we go. That is our last item, other than upgrades. So, we still... There's the armor upgrade. The mirror shield. Yeah, I knew it was somewhere. Yeah, it's somewhere you jump. I remember you jumped off a ledge to get to it. Okay, we ran out of magic, but... Wait, does the mirror work in caves? No, okay. Only dungeons. Ooh, we're taking a lot of damage. I hope that was worth it. We got it. We got it. We're good. Okay, now... Can we climb the mountain again, though? I think we can. Let's go exploring. Now, I do remember the Turtle Rock has a bunch of those things you have to use that red staff with again. To create the platforms. I don't remember that dungeon either, so that should be a good adventure. How much time do we have? We have I have about half an hour left, so we might be able to get through the dungeon. Let's try it. Just you did a minute ago on the bottom, took me ages to find. That's true, yeah. Yeah, some of the puzzles in here are pretty clever. Like, once you memorize them, though, they're, like, really easy. Have the chest follow me ever. Oh, yeah, that's the dude, too. I remember, as a kid, I remember I had to ask my friend about that, because it just follows you forever. I'm like, what do I do with this stupid chest? He's like, yeah, he's right next to the desert. And I was like, that's it? And then he opens it up, and you get your bottle, and, oh, okay. So... Although it's kind of nice to think about those old puzzles. Oh, there's a heart piece over there. That's a light world, dark world thing, isn't it? It's tempting me. If we find it, we find it. Oh, maybe just come back over here after the dark world, because there's a warp over here. I don't think there's a specific order you need to whack those. I think you just... Stop it, you little... Trying to get the dungeon in town. Yeah! Pulling the statue. Initially, I was like, oh, there is an order you have to do it in. What was the... Do you remember the order? So it's not left first. The top down... I keep taking unnecessary damage, too. Okay, so right... Wait, I feel like it's left. No, okay, so it's right, up, left. Yeah, I know, it's like you get those little pieces in your memory, like, oh, I know what I'm doing, but I don't remember the order. You half see through the puzzle. Will you stop hitting me? There we go. 1, 2, 3. So it's right, up, left. Then you can warp. I'm gonna go look for that heart piece really quick too, because that's gonna bug me. Okay, you do need the quake medallion. I was wondering, so you do actually need all of the magic in the game. Because you need ether for the swamp. Oh no, you don't need bombos though. You have to get quake and ether. Oh my god. Alright, we're wasting a potion. I don't want to walk around finding green stuff. That's embarrassing. Yeah, the fish puzzle. I only remember that because that was one of those absurd ones as well that came along. Yeah, exactly. Who would think of that? Like, oh look, there's a circle. Let's throw something into it. Not something I would think of as a kid. Now, I think you could pull on his claws, can't you, for rupees? Or is that another game? I thought you could pull his claws for rupees. Oh, that one there, yeah. Ha! Completely pointless thing that my brain remembered for like 30 years. Okay, now I would know that heart piece was over there. Oh, you probably have to go through caves. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, there's a little secret there. I can't remember how I figured that one out or where I remembered it from, but... It's only like 20 rupees anyways. It's not like it's much. We're going to skip the heart piece, because whatever. Okay, now if we go talk to him. Link, do you possess the medicine of magic? If not, I would recommend against going any further. Well, we do have one, so I'm hoping it's enough. And then these ones here, we take that red cane. Boop. And that gives us our platforms. I don't remember this one being very difficult, but I think it's more of a maze. So what would be the temple you hate the most? In this game, I hate the ice temple. I actually had to go through part 7. I was doing the other half of number 5, but I got mad and I started swearing. So I had to cut it out. So I had to edit it for the for YouTube and everything like that. Because I got so annoyed because I'm like, where do I go? What am I supposed to do? And then my brain clicked. I was like, all right, there's that room where you have to put down the block on the thing. And I was like, that was near the boss room. And then like today I solved it in like 5 minutes. So it's always after you're done playing. I'm just exploring right now too. Again, I don't remember the directions. Yeah, this one we're gonna have to fight the tiles, I believe. Boomerang, or we have the I don't know what you call that thing that shoots off the sword. Like a magic swirly thing. That's been in the game forever too. So don't want to get hit by these. There's a lot of them. But otherwise, I don't know. When I first played Ocarina of Time, I liked the water temple. And everyone pooped on it. I always hated the shadow temple because the falling through and having to use the lens and everything. But now that I'm older, I definitely hate the water temple too. Yeah, the shiny thing is such a lifesaver. Which one's the shiny one? Oh, the swirly on the blade. Yeah, yeah. It saves you such an effort. If your timing sucks, like I said, I'm not a pro gamer. I'm never going to be a pro gamer. So my timing will never... Like, the best I can do is Heroes of the Storm. And even that, I'm a mediocre player. So... Yeah, water temple's not... It's really hard. Yeah, it's knowing where you need to go. And yeah, the switching of the shoes. Everybody hates that. It slows down your momentum a lot. I have to agree with that. It was a cool mechanic at the time. I thought it was really interesting. But you're right, like, it's just the way it all worked. And then I didn't really have any issues with... Right, where am I supposed to go now? Oh, I remember it. Never mind. We gotta charge our sword and walk backwards. Ah, remember that one too. Oh, I think I can go through these by... Yeah, that's right. Okay. Get out of the way. No, wait. We want to go this way? Which way do we want to go? This way? We're going on an adventure. No, okay. This room is just basic stuff then. So we need to find a key, basically, to start with. Is this way? Question mark? No, because that one needs to be open. Oh, no, we can... Oh, I remember this puzzle. Yeah, you gotta hit the torches. That's right. Wait, what direction are we going? So, if we're gonna go like this... Will the door stay open long enough, though? Quickly, quickly, Link. Let's go. I'm holding that button down. Run, Link. No! I think I could have had that. Oh, wait. If we go... If I fire upwards like this... Wait, I'm going to let it slink around. I think I can snag them both if I time it right. Like right there and there. Oh, it doesn't count it? Oh, that's BS. Okay, we have to kind of do what we did before then. What's the best way to time that then? I guess... No, that's too late. We need to go... 1, 2, 3, 4, and just hope it doesn't go out. I think, yeah, I guess if it's not on screen... Oh my goodness. Okay, how do we do that then? This is why it said you should have magic potions, because you're gonna bang your head against the wall. Because I have to hit this one around this mark. I don't want to waste the magic right now, though. And I can do these two like that, but is it gonna work? Because I don't think Bombos lights torches. Because that would make it too easy. Unless I light that one last. Ooh, now I'm thinking. So leave that one for now. I'll just try it, because if we run out of magic, we run out of magic. We'll just go back to the witch's hut. So we do that, then we do that, and then we try and light that last one at the very last second. Like that, and then run, 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 run. Okay, we got it. Nicely done. I don't want to waste my cape here either, even though it's tempting. Oop. No, can't push that. Please be something useful. Okay, a map. Kind of useful. Depends on the type. Okay, there's that key we need. Okay. I'm gonna mirror just, I think, because there is. I think it resets the. I think it resets the. Yes, it does. Okay, so I can get that magic. So. And then we can continue on. Now that we have the key, it resets the dungeon. So if you ever need magic too, I think it resets all the pots when you use the mirror. So you can easily grab that pot at the very beginning of the dungeon. Also, thanks for the follow. I do hope to play every night, but you know, some nights are busier than others. If not, I am doing the Saturday and Sundays for the hour. So those have been going pretty well. So, I always have at least one viewer, but they never really chat. So it's kind of nice to have someone to chat with. Although now I'm not narrating the dungeon, but I guess that's, you know, that's the way streaming goes. Oh, I feel like there's a secret here. Wait, I don't have a key. Am I supposed to push one of these? No. Do I hit that? No. Did I go the wrong way? Such an odd place for that to be. Yeah, yeah. Wait. Yeah, we need to go this way. Oh, there's a secret here I don't remember. Is it pushing one of these blocks? Ah, there it is. Okay. That should be the key that we need. You get out of my... Oh, you stupid chomps. Ow! That did like half my health. Okay, we can at least dump some dust on him. Get a fairy out of it. I want that rupee. I'm greedy. Okay, let's see. This might have hearts. There's our heart there. Exactly. I'll find it. I'll get there. We got this. And then we gotta go through the tube. Let's check out some tubes. Boop. 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 Ooh, that's a long tube. Okay. No, we still need the big key. Oh, I remember these. These become a little bit more confusing. So, when in doubt, explore. Anything over here? Just a lot of those dudes. We can kind of ignore them for now. Well, we need another key. Now we're a rabbit again. I wonder if these guys drop a key? No, I don't think we go this way to start with. So I'm going to put that back up. And then, wait, let's knock this guy out. Let's not take 700 damage. Just in case this guy drops a key. I don't think he does, though. Oh, he does drop the key. Okay, there we go. Always kill all the enemies. Okay, I'm going to do the backwards thing again because of the eyeball. Wait, we got to unlock the door first. Okay, there we go. We're making progress. Is this the big key? Must be the big key. Yeah, we got the big key. Now we can get the mirror shield somewhere. Now, I do remember the mirror shield. You have to exit the dungeon and go back in. It's like through a cave system. If that's correct. But I don't know where it is, so. We're just going to keep using that excuse. Oh, wait. We have to go back and check that other pipe, maybe? Let's go check. We're exploring. We're exploring. Checking for a switch. If not, we probably have to kill all these guys. Yeah, the worm in the tower is... He can be easy if you can time it right. But he knocks you down, and then you have to restart the fight every single time. And then that can be quite a pain in the butt. The last boss we fought, the eyeball one, I thought it was a lot harder. Otherwise, I'm trying to think of the other Zeldas, too. In this game, I kind of have to agree with you on that one, because every other boss has a weakness. Because in the third dungeon, when it's the butterfly thing, if you just have your fire rod, you can get that thing really well. And then the fifth dungeon, similar thing, where it's just the eyeball that's super easy. In the second dungeon, it's the... where you use the hook shot to pull away the fuzz balls. So that one's not very difficult. I think this is the shield. But yeah, I think I kind of agree with you on that one. Yeah, it always knocks you off, like, no matter what you do. Can we hook shot? Yeah. Save our magic. You found the mirror shield. You can now reflect beams that your old shield couldn't block. Oh, we look so tricked out now. Now we just need that yellow sword and the red armor, and we're completely badass. The thing about the Link to the... oh no, the Link's Awakening, I'm so used to having that feather, because it's like the only Zelda game you can really jump in. So in this game, I'm always like tempted to... where's my feather? And I was like, alright, you don't have a feather in this game? It's so true. Yeah, I played that game to death, too. And again, without Nintendo Power, the way I found all of the... what were they? Were they shells? I think you can find secret shells. Oh, that was silly. I'm going to take damage there. But I literally just dug up the entire map. Like, I would just go square by square, and I drew it out as a kid. Oh, I had no life, I guess. But eventually I found them all, because you can get the... if you play the upgraded Game Boy Color version, you can get the different armors and stuff. Because you get the blue one for defense, the red one for offense. So... oh yeah, it took ages. Yeah. But I used to play it at like recess or at lunch, because like there was a group of us. It was pretty awesome back in the day. And then we just played Game Boy together. Pokemon was a huge hit at the time too. Red and Blue, we played that game to death. Which was great. It was just a good way to pass time. And then we'd all use the rare candy trick, of course. I think one person in our group actually leveled to 100, and we were all amazed, because he said he had to beat the Elite Four. I think like 4 times with Mewtwo alone to get that extra level or something. It was ridiculous. I don't remember how to do this part. We're probably going to take a ton of damage from these fireballs. Let's try and at least time it a little bit. Okay, here we go. We're off. We're off. Down, maybe? It does. The downside I always found, too, is you just get bored after a while, because you're always fighting the same bosses, usually. Is it? Did I go the right way? No, I didn't. Okay, that's where I need to go. Ish? Down? Ooh, we're getting low on health. No, I went the wrong way. Oh my goodness. No, I went the wrong way again. I'm so bad at this. I think I need to go this way, this way. Okay, we got it. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, it's locked. Oh, it's locked. Ah. Do I have a potion? I guess we're wasting our other potion. I'd rather just buy potions than lose my fairies. Oh, the fairies are easy to find. Silver I beat like 120 times. Only had 8 Pokemon level 100. Yes. If you actually physically level them, it's ridiculous how long it takes. Alright, we finally got that. I think I skipped Silver, though. That was the Game Boy Color one. I guess I hit that age where I was like, oh, I'm too old for Pokemon, and then didn't realize, like, I should have just kept playing. It's a great game. And then I came back. I got pulled back into it because at the time, the girl I was dating was huge into Pokemon. And then that's how I kind of got back into it. But that was think that was gold and silver. The remake version, though. So. Can you shield? No, you can't shield like that. And then after that, I played black and white a little bit. Oh, you silly thing. I never remember which ones we need. We probably need this one that's guarded. Like 2 areas so you can get 16 badges. Yeah, that's the thing I like too about that one, is it was like 2 games in one, so it had so much replay value. And things to explore. And if you like the original game, you got to kind of replay it. Oh, so many good memories playing Pokemon. Pokemon Stadium 2 was a pretty solid game too on the N64. I remember playing a lot of. Because you could play with your friends and then you could just load your Pokemon into it. It was great. I don't know how to get around those. We're almost dead again. I don't remember the boss of this stage though. Ooh, actually, we're going to try and catch that berry because we're probably going to get... Oh, okay, we'll just... Well, that thwarted my plans. Yeah, I was looking at Revolution in that. I was thinking of getting the Scarlet in that too, but I wasn't sure. I'm definitely the kind of person who likes to play with other people. So if I had couch co-op going, I would play Pokemon all the time. Like, I would love to play through Stadium again. But it's like finding people to play with. And honestly, once people are adults like this, it's like who has time to sit there for a few hours at a time. Like, it's not quite like it was back in the day. One of those unfortunate side effects of growing up. I don't know what I'm looking for in here. I'm looking for a... Oh, I didn't know you could replay them. Are they, like, on the Switch? Can you play them online again? I never thought about that. Yeah, just play with other people. But again, I don't want to play competitively. Because I think that would take a lot of the fun out. Like, I like competitive as in, like, your friends are playing on the couch competitive. Okay, PC or mobile. Okay. Maybe I should look into that. Well, I hope I don't need a lot of magic. I think we're coming up to the boss here. Unfortunately, I think, yeah, I don't have enough time to play after. Okay, let's try and knock out the boss, but then I'm going to have to wrap it up for tonight, because I just looked at the time. Okay, you have to have magic for this fight. That's right. You have to hit this one. Oh, this is the only time in the game the ice rod's actually useful. Really, you only get one hit? Okay, that side's done. Wait, let me open my inventory. Thank you. Can you just whack this one, though? No. Okay, you have to hit it with the fire first. Okay, that wasn't so bad so far. Now he does the snake thing, if I remember. Is my brain telling me the right thing? Yeah, and then we gotta hit that center one. Hit the center. Hit the center. That's it! That was a lot easier than I remember. These bosses are disappointing. Maybe I just remember them too well. So you mainly play games like you would on Game Boy. Okay, that's kind of cool. Maybe I should look into that. That'd be good. Probably just remember them too. Yeah, I think I do remember them too well. It's just this game was like burned into my brain, I guess. Just that perfect age playing it and everything. So. All right, I think that's Zelda there. I appreciate your coming so far to rescue me, as I thought you were the legendary hero. I have felt this from the first time we met. Ganon is waiting inside of his tower to pass through the gate linking the two worlds. Once Ganon enters the light world, it is unlikely that anyone can stop him. But if he stays in the closed space of this world, you can find him wherever he runs. Break the barrier. Let's return to the palace and country without fail. Do you understand? No, I never understand what she's saying. Always remember them well. Yeah, MMO has, I think, it has 5 regions and Pro has 4? Wow. Okay, so they've kind of expanded the games then, too. It's kind of a cool way to do it. Now, I am going to save the last dungeon for another run, just because, for one thing, I'm out of time for tonight. But I hope you enjoyed that. It was actually a great time chatting with you, too. So thank you so much for that. That was a lot of fun. And then we'll kind of get back into it. Anything else before I wrap up? What do you think? Because I can't think of any. I know there's a heart piece around here, but I don't really care about that. We're not going to 100% this. We're just going to beat Ganon's butt, and then we can pick another game. But otherwise, yeah, I'm usually stream about roughly this time for the. I call them the bonus ones. I always upload them to YouTube after as well if you want to go back and watch all that stuff I've done. But if I have an hour here and there, I call it my bonus ones. They're really random. But so far, they've been around this time each day. And then the Saturday, Sundays, I'm always doing them as well. Right now, we're doing Super Mario RPG on the Saturday. And we're also doing Heroes of the Storm. It's like a MOBA. Kind of like League of Legends. It's like the Blizzard version of League of Legends, if you're into that at all. Otherwise, if you have suggestions, yeah, just let me know. So, yes, yeah, Mario RPG. I decided to play that because I was sitting there. I was gonna start playing it on my own, and I'm like, wait, why don't I stream this? And then maybe people will play it with me because it's like one of those things where you have all these great memories as a kid, and you're like, you want your buddy next to you, but you're like, where I live, he's like living the city over next, like now, so I barely see him. So it's like, who am I gonna get to play with this with? So like, why not do it as a stream, and then people can play it with me? So. That's kind of like the logic I have right now. So, as you can see, we're a small channel. We're just starting out, but you never know. And I yak a lot too, I've noticed. So. Anyways, I'm going to save it before I forget, because that would be an unfortunate amount of time. Save. So we are going to wrap it up here, though. So have a great one. If you want to, head over to the... Well, I like the fish. I hope you enjoy the fish. It's one of those things where like you don't want to quite show your face, so you put a fish there. That's a lot of fun. So. All right, yeah. Thanks a lot, man. Have a good one too.